Hello and welcome to today's class. Today we're using the small ball. If you have one, great. If you don't even worry about it. We will go ahead and get started by coming all the way down to our mat. We'll start in a seated position, whatever that looks like for you, cross-legged, legs out in front of you, long butterfly, get comfortable, anchor your hips down to your mat as I roll over. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down, reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. We'll inhale here to fill the body up with air, expanding through the rib cage from side to side and front to back. And then exhale out, let all of that air go. For 3, inhale. And exhale. For 2, inhale and exhale. 1 more, inhale and exhale, let everything go. Good. With that last exhale, reach your arms so they go out to T, fingertips reaching long towards the sides of the room. We'll shift over towards the right, taking the right hand down, reaching the left arm up and over. And then exhale, come on up through center. Left side will go down, right arm will reach up. And then we'll come on up through center for 3 more. We go right side down, left arm up. And then up through center, we go left side down and right arm up. For 2. And 2. 1 more, and then 1 more. Good. Everything will come up through center. We'll stay in a seated position, but hips are going down, feet are in front of you. The ball's going to come just between your knees. Plant your feet down into the mat and then bring your hands so they come just behind your legs. Pressing your chest forward, reaching the crown of your head up. You'll exhale as you draw in from the belly button, curve your spine and roll back just about halfway. Inhale there and then exhale as you bring yourself all the way back up. Inhale. Exhale as you draw in from the belly button, you curve your spine and round back. Inhale and then exhale right back up. For 2, inhale at the top and then exhale as you round your spine and curve back. Good. Inhale and then exhale right back up. Last one, inhaling at the top, relaxing the shoulders. Exhale as you draw in, belly button to spine, curving yourself back. Good. Bring it all the way back up to seated. We'll do that same thing with a little bit of rotation, keeping the same amount of pressure on the ball. Both hands find the back of the right leg. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, draw in, belly button to spine, roll things back. And then take it right back up for 3. Roll back. And then back up for 2. And then 1 more, roll back. Same thing on the other side. Both hands find the back of the left leg. We're twisting the upper body to the left. Inhale and then exhale. Curve your spine, roll down. Inhale and exhale, we come all the way back up. Inhale at the top for 3. We roll it back. Even pressure through the back of the hips, even pressure into the ball. For 2. And then 1 more, roll it back. And then come right back up. Perfect. With that last one, keep the ball right where it is. Reach your arms out in front of you and then roll yourself all the way down to your mat. Once you get there, legs will lift up into tabletop, fingertips towards the ceiling. Big exhale to press your hands down outside of your hips. Curling up, chin to chest, looking straight forward towards the center of the thighs. Even pressure onto the ball. We take the Pilates 100, pumping the arms down by your sides. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Good. Your head stays stable. This movement is really only happening from the back of the shoulder to the fingertips. We're at about halfway. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Inhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. This is 8. Good. 2 more sets of 10. Last one. 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down through your head, neck, and shoulders. Take the ball into your hands and then extend your legs out long. Inhale here. Exhale as you curl yourself all the way up to seated, holding that curve in the spine. You'll round over, reaching the ball towards the feet. Inhale and then exhale like you're pulling your belly button back, continuing to round through the upper back. We come all the way down, shoulders and head down, arms reach back. Inhale, exhale as you lift, pressing the hands down, curving up, chin to chest. We come all the way forward, pushing the ball towards the feet. Good. Keep yourself curving forward as you roll all the way down. Inhale and then exhale all the way back up. Good. One more. We roll down. And then all the way back up. Good. We come all the way back down and you'll pause and hold it right there. You're all the way down on the mat. I'm just going to scoot forward because I always roll myself straight off. Take the ball underneath your left hand. Take the left arm down by your side. Extend the left leg long. Right hand comes down by your side. Right leg lifts up above the hip. We're pressing down into the ball with our left hand. It's going to feel weird because we're a little bit unstable, but also uneven on both sides. Just checking my mic is on. We do one leg circle for 4, crossing the right leg over towards the left, exhaling up and around for 3, cross over, and then take it up and around for 2. One more. And then we reverse that circle, opening to the left, to the right, down, around, up through center for 3, for 2. One more. Good. Hold at the top, little circles right here for 4. 3, that circle happens from the hip to the tip of the toe. 2 and 1. Reverse the circle. 4, 3, 2 and 1. And then we lower the right leg down, moving the ball over into that right hand, left hand down, left leg reaches up above the hip. Big circles crossing to the right, going down, around, and up through center. 3, for 2. One more. Good. And then reverse, opening to the left, trying to stay as stable as you can into the hips. It's shockingly difficult when you start to think about it from that perspective. Staying stable, keeping even pressure. Last one. And then we hold it at the top. Tiny circles. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then reverse it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We lower the left leg all the way down. Take your ball, bring it back into your hands, reaching the ball up above your chest. Inhale. Exhale as you press the ball down. You'll curl yourself all the way up to seated and then scoot your hips forward so your knees are bent and you're at the edge of your mat. The ball comes between your knees, hands come to the front of your shins. We're going to round our spine, pulling the feet off of the mat. Slight tuck of the chin towards the chest and the crown of your head will point just a little bit forward. Good. Inhale here, prepare. Exhale out, let it go. On this one, we move. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up. Inhale, back. Inhale, back. Exhale, up for 4. We go back. For 3. For 2. Last one. Good. Pause there at the top. Take the ball out from between the knees and then roll your spine back about halfway. So the ball's right about where your sports bra straps hits on your back. Your knees are bent. You can take your arms, press them down by your sides, and then lift your legs so they come up to tabletop. We're doing this series of 5 in this position, pulling the left leg in, extending the right leg out, and then you'll exhale, switch. We go for 3, you switch and switch for 2. One more. And then the legs come together for 4. We inhale, extend the legs away. Exhale, bend the knees, pull back in for 3. For 2. One more. Good, and then extend the legs up above the hips. We do hamstring pull or scissor switch. You lower the left leg down, pull that right leg in, and then switch for 3. Switch and switch for 2. One more. Both legs up above the hips, heels together, toes apart. We lower and lift for 4. For 3. For 2. And then one more. Good. Knees bend, feet flat. You'll roll yourself up off of the ball, grab onto the ball from behind you, and then roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Now we're doing this series of 5, but because with crisscross, it's the same thing with the legs, we're gonna bypass that one for a moment. Press down into your heels, lift your hips up, slide the ball so it goes underneath your tailbone, and then settle your hips down onto the ball, almost like over-exaggerating the tuck of your tailbone, really bringing the hips and the rib cage in line. Arms down by your sides. Again, we move through this series of 5. Knees come up above the hips. We do 4 reps of each, pulling the left leg in, extending the right leg out. Inhale, exhale, switch. For 3, switch and switch. For 2, switch and switch. Last one, we switch and switch. Legs come together. Ankles, knees, and inner thighs connect. Inhale, reach away. Exhale as you pull back in. For 3, reach away. And then pull back in for 2. And then one more. Legs lift up, separate the feet, lower the left leg down, pull that right leg in, and then switch for 3. For 2. One more. Legs lift up, heels together, toes apart for 4. We lower and it'll be small. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. It's 2. We lower and lift. One more, lower. Whew. And then lift. Bending the knees, taking the feet flat on the mat. You'll lift the hips up off of the ball. Take the ball into your hands, reaching the ball above your chest. Legs come to tabletop, and here we'll do a version of crisscross. Extending the left leg out, twisting the upper body over to the outside of that right knee. You'll come through center, and then you'll switch. So that'll be 4 and 4. We go for 3 and 3. For 2 and 2. Last one. And then last one. Good. Feet can come down to your mat. I need to scoot back. I rolled myself so far forward. The ball stays up above your chest. Your legs reach out long, about hips distance apart, flexing your feet, pulling toes to nose, pushing the heels forward. Inhale here. Exhale as you lower the arms down, tucking chin to chest, rolling yourself all the way up, finding a tall spine. Inhale right here. Exhale as you nod your chin to your chest, round forward through the upper back, pointing the crown of the head forward. Reach, 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 reach. Inhale and then exhale. You come all the way back up, relaxing the shoulders, reaching the crown of the head up for 3 more like that. Think about keeping your belly button pulled back on top of your hips. Spine stretch is always one that I see a lot of you guys struggle with, which is okay, but it's not a forward fold. It's like a reach forward while we pull the belly button back. Okay, one more. Inhale and then exhale. Good. You'll come all the way back up to seated, and then again, we'll take the ball so it goes between the legs. You can open your feet up a little bit wider. We'll do spine stretch again with the assistance of the ball. Hands come to the top of the ball. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. Nod your chin to your chest. Start to push the ball forward as you round through the upper back. Push forward, 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 forward. Keeping the belly button pulling back. Inhale and then exhale. You rebuild. Come all the way up to seated. Shoulders on top of hips. Crown of the head lifts for 3. For 2, rounding forward, pushing the ball forward. And then right back up. One more, inhale. And then exhale back up. Good. Take the ball, put it behind your lower back, roll back onto that ball just a touch, bring the legs together and then bend the knees. Your hands will come right here behind the hamstrings. Elbows are opening out towards the sides of the room. We're trying to press up and off of that ball and then lift your feet off of the mat. You can point your toes. We're going to take the right leg, extend that right leg up, pointing the toe, and then lower it back down. Same thing on the left. You extend the left leg up, and then you lower it down. For 3, extend up and lower down. And 3. For 2. And 2. 1 more. And then 1 more. Good. Everything comes back in. Can you press yourself up off of that ball so your chest is pressing forward? Reach the left leg up and then move your hand up towards your ankle. Reach the right leg up, move the right hand up towards the ankle, still pressing away from that ball. So you have a nice tall spine. We'll bend into the left knee and then bend into the right knee. You might feel a little bit of pressure on that ball. Left leg extends, right leg extends, and then we lower the left, lower the right. For 2, left leg, and then right leg, we'll lower and lower. For 1 more, lift and lift, lower and lower. Both feet can come down. Take your ball, just put it right there in front of you. We're gonna do one more thing kind of like that. For open leg rocker prep, we're not gonna do open leg rocker today, but balance back onto your sits bones, lifting the feet off of the mat. Okay, we're going to lift the left leg, lift the right leg. You're pressing the chest through the shoulders so you find a flat back. And then I want you to exhale as you curve the spine. Don't roll back, just curve the spine. And then inhale, press your chest forward. Nice flat back. Inhale. Exhale, curving the spine. Inhale, press to a flat back. Exhale, curve the spine. Whoo, for 1 more. Inhale, press up. And then exhale, round the spine. Good. Bend into your knees. Take your feet down to the mat. Bring the ball so it goes between your knees and then scoot your hips forward, lay all the way down onto your mat. Arms come out into a T or a low V. Press the insides of your feet together, so the inside of the big toe and the heel. Gentle pressure onto the ball. Inhale as you tilt the knees over towards the right, letting the left hip lift, still anchoring down into that left shoulder. And then exhale, use the left side obliques to come up. Inhale as we tilt the knees over towards the left. Right hip lifts, right shoulder stays down. We exhale, come up through center. For 3, we tilt over and then come up. And 3. For 2. And 2. 1 more. And then 1 more. Good. Come all the way up through center. We'll place the ball so it goes between the ankles. Arms above the shoulders. Lower your legs down as you roll yourself up. Legs will go out in front of you. You'll flex your feet. Keep the ball where it is. We open the arms out to T, palms flipping forward. Inhale as you twist over towards the right. Flip that right palm back. Hinge and reach the left hand towards the outside of the right foot. We pulse for 3. Pull back. Push forward. For 2. 1 more. Flip the right palm, come all the way up, and then twist it over to the other side. Left palm flips back. We hinge forward. We pulse back. 3. Push forward. For 2. 1 more. Come all the way up. Flip that palm. Come back through center for 3. Hinge and reach. We're doing the classical series today. There are some trainings that teach like Mat Pilates and Reformer Pilates in levels. So this is a level 1, a level 1 classical sequence. So that's why we haven't done the rollover. Usually I make you guys do that when we do the classical sequence, but alas, not today. 1 more each side, hinge and reach. Pull back, 3, 2, and 1, and then all the way up. Last one over to the left, hinge and reach, pull back, 3, 2, and 1, and then come all the way up. Arms come through center. Just take the ball, grab onto it with your left hand, open the feet about the width of your mat, take that ball to the inside of the right leg. We've done saw like this a couple of times, really anytime we use the ball. Reach the right arm out in front of you, left hand comes to the ball. You're going to roll that ball forward along the inside edge of that right leg. Inhale, exhale all the way back up. For 3, reach forward. For 2. One more. Good. Flip it over to the other side. The ball comes to the inside of the left leg. Left arm reaches out. Right hand has the ball. We roll forward. Reach that left hand back. Inhale and then exhale all the way back up. For 3 more. We push forward, reach back. And then come right back up for 2. One more. Perfect. With your last one, you're going to take the ball, bring it to the front edge of your mat, bring the legs together, and then swing them behind you. We'll set ourselves up so that we're all the way down on our mat for a little bit of swan. So you bring it all the way down. Your feet are about hips distance apart, hands slightly forward of the shoulders. Relax your shoulders down and back, forearms a little bit wider than the rest of your body. Inhale as you start to lift the chest, lift the head, actively pressing away from the mat with the forearms. Looking forward, but still a little bit down. And then exhale, you can come all the way back. For 3, inhale, we lift the chest, lift the head, pressing down into the forearms. And then all the way back. For 2, we lift. And lower. One more, lift. And then lower. This time we come up a little bit higher. We inhale, lift the chest, lift the head. You'll get to about halfway. That's when you want to press down into your hands, keeping the shoulders relaxed, lifting the elbows, just coming up a little bit higher. Exhale as you lower all the way back down. We'll do that 3 more times. Inhale, press into the hands. I'm looking at my paper so I can get this sequence right. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the head. Get about halfway, press into the hands, lift up higher. And then exhale all the way back down. For 2, we lift the chest, lift the head. And then exhale, lower. I think I'm going to be teaching you guys more classical stuff, so I might add a category of like classical mat Pilates as we continue to do stuff like this. And then come all the way down. Perfect. Bring the legs together, hands stay under the shoulders, elbows point back, press yourself up, and then reach your hips back to your heels, finding a child's pose. You can open up through the knees as much as is comfortable there, really stretching and reaching the fingertips forward. Inhale, exhale, let it go. When you're ready, we're coming out of this child's pose, laying all the way down onto our back. Grab your ball and take it with you. Feet about hips distance apart. We'll start with the ball between the knees. Okay, arms down by your sides. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as you press into the heels, gentle pressure into the ball. You tuck the tailbone, roll the hips up into a bridge. Inhale at the top, and then exhale as you lower all the way back down. Good. Tailbone hits, inhale. Exhale, lift. Good. Let's do 3 more. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale as you tuck the tailbone, gentle pressure into the ball. You lift the hips. Inhale. Exhale all the way back down. For 2. One more. Good. And then we can come all the way back down. Perfect. Take a second there down at the bottom. Again, we're just going to reset the arms, relaxing the shoulders up, back, and down, pressing the back of the body down into the mat, and then just tilting the hips slightly towards you. So your hips and your rib cage are in line. This time you're pressing up into your bridge. You'll hold it right there. It doesn't have to be really high. A fist distance of space is really all I'm looking for between you and your tailbone. Press into your left heel. Keep pressing into the ball. Extend the left leg out. And then press into the left foot, extend the right leg out. Is that what I said? If it's not, that's what I want you to do. Press into the right foot and then squeeze into the ball, extend the left leg out. Come back for 3 more. Right leg extends and then pulls back in. Left leg extends and then pulls back in. We go for 2. Even pressure into the shoulders, even pressure at the back of the arms for 2 and 2. 1 more, reach out and in. Last one, reach out and in, and then lower your hips all the way down. Grab onto your ball. You're going to lift your hips up. Same kind of position we had for the series of 5 earlier. The ball goes underneath the tailbone. You'll settle the hips down. Get heavy into the hips. Slightly tilt your hips so they're back in line with your rib cage. Does that make sense when I say that? If it doesn't, please comment on this class. Relax the shoulders up, back, and down. Press down into your left heel. Lift the right knee up above the hip and then extend that right leg up. Flexing your foot, you'll inhale as you lower the right leg down and then point the toe, big exhale, lift up. For 3, flex and lower, point and lift. For 2, flex and lower, point and lift. Last one, flex and lower, point and lift, bending into the right knee, right foot comes down, left leg is going to extend up above that hip. Flexing your foot, you inhale, lower, exhale, point the toe, lift back up. For 3, flex and lower, point and lift. For 2, flex and lower, point and lift. 1 more, flex and lower, point and lift. Bend into your left knee, left foot comes down, lift your hips up, slide the ball out from underneath you, and then roll yourself over so that you are on your left side. We are taking the ball, you're going to put it underneath your waistline and then lower yourself down. We'll prop up onto the elbow. So your left elbow is down, your head is resting into your left hand. Shoulders are stacked as best they can be. Your legs are reaching out towards that bottom corner of the mat. You'll lift your right leg up, push it back so it's in line with your hip. We start with the flexed foot. You inhale, kick forward, point your toe, and then sweep back. We're just doing 4 reps. So this will be 3, flexed foot, kick forward, point toe, you kick back. For 2, flex forward, kick back. 1 more, flex and kick forward, point and kick back. Now we're gonna do that again with a double kick forward, a double kick back. So with the flexed foot, we go kick, kick, point, kick, kick. For 3, flex, kick, kick, point, kick, kick. 2. 1 more. Good. And then keep that right leg in line with the hip, lower it down. Let's keep the toe pointed. We'll lift and lower just for 4. You lift and lower for 3. For 2. 1 more. Good. Now take that right leg so it stacks on top of your left. Open up from the hips. Your toe points up, your heel points in. Now point the toe. We're going to throw that right leg up and then flex the foot, squeeze it down for 3. For 2. 1 more. Good. Right leg comes back in line with the hip. Are you having fun? Point your toe. It's 4 circles each direction. Lift up, circle forward, and press it back for 3. I'm over here like it's only 4 reps of everything for 2, but it's hard. 1 more. And then reverse it forward, up, around, and back for 3. For 2. 1 more. Woo! Good. Lower it down and then bring your legs back a little bit. Bend into your right knee, planting that right foot in front of you, keeping the rest of your body where it is. We're supported in that left hand, or you're all the way down on your left side. Take your left leg, you're going to lift and lower just for 3. Lift, lower for 2, lift. Good. One more lift. Good. And then little circles through that bottom leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg lowers down. Right leg extends over the top of the left. Grab onto the ball and then roll yourself forward so that you're all the way down on the mat. The ball goes in front of you. Hands are coming to the top of the ball. You're relaxing the shoulders up, back, and down, tucking the tailbone, pressing into the front of the hips. Your legs lift off of the mat. You're pointing the toes for 4 sets of 10. We press the heels together like this. We go press, 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 press. Good. Here's, I don't know, 2 more sets of 10. I count it like the 100. Last one. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can lower the legs down. Okay, we're going to roll the ball towards us, bending into the elbows. Let go of the ball. Press yourself all the way up, and then reach hips back to heels, finding your child's pose. Okay, we come on up when you're ready. We do that same series on the other side. So we're rolling over onto our right side. We take the ball so it goes underneath our waistline, and then you come all the way down. Your legs are extending towards that top left corner of your mat. And then you're propping your head up into your hand on your right side. Taking your left leg, you flex the foot, inhale, kick forward, and then point the toes, sweep back for 3. Flex and kick. Point and sweep for 2. Flex and kick. Point and sweep. 1 more. My hips are not liking this today. Good. Now we do a double pulse. Flex the foot. It's a kick, kick, point, kick, kick for 3. Flex, kick, kick, point, kick, kick for 2. Flex, kick, kick. 1 more. Flex, kick, kick. And then keep your leg down in line with your hip. Point the toe. It's a lower. And lift for 3, lower, for 2, 1 more. Good, take that left leg, bring it on top of the right, opening up from the hip, pointing the toe, you send that leg up, flex the foot, bring it down for 3, for 2, 1 more. And then take your leg up. 4 circles in each direction. So the rest of our body stays still. We lift that left leg up. You can circle forward and then press back up for 3. Lift forward and back for 2. Lift. Last one. We haven't done side lying in this particular position in a little bit. Reverse that circle, kick forward, up, around, and back we go for 3. I kind of like it to help us stay lifted through the bottom side, but it's like kind of a lot on the shoulder for 2. 1 more. Good. Bend into your left knee, left foot comes in front of you. We point through that right leg. We lift and lower the right leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we do little circles through that right leg. At circle 4, 3, 2, 1 more, reverse it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay, we get to lower the leg down. Take a moment, you'll press up off of your right side. We take the ball with us and we get to lower ourselves all the way down onto our mat for a little bit of teaser. I don't know, low-key the classical sequence is like kind of fun. Kind of fun. Okay, we're going. You guys hate me. Keep the ball in your hands. Let's extend the right leg out, pressing down into your left foot. We start with a single leg teaser to prep us to go into our teaser 1. And I'll be honest, I don't really remember the differences well, I'm not sure which is teaser one, but we're just going to go for it. Inhale right here. Exhale as you lower the ball down, curl up chin to chest. As you lift up, you're lifting that right leg up with you, reaching the ball towards the foot, and then you lower all the way back down. Shoulders and head go down. Let's reach the ball all the way back overhead. Inhale. Exhale as you lift, lifting up through that right leg, and then we lower all the way back down. I always feel like the classical sequence is a true test, and I'll never forget when I was going through my 500-hour training, I posted a YouTube video of the classical Mat Pilates sequence using my tried and true commentary, and people were not happy with it. Okay, pause there down at the bottom because that was 4, bending into the right knee, right foot down, left leg extends out. We lift the arms, curl yourself up, lifting up through that left leg. Yeah, teasers are feeling tough today. We lower all the way down, shoulders and head down, arms reach back for 3. And then lower for 2. And then lower. If I remember right, teaser 1 is the one that we typically do with the legs and a tabletop. Last one. I think we did teasers last week in Reformer on the mat. Once you get down, you pause right here. Let's take the ball between the knees, feet flat on the mat. Before we go into the full-on teaser, let's do a little roll up, reaching the arms back overhead. Inhale, exhale, press the hands down, tuck chin to chest. You're going to roll all the way up. As you do that, reach the arms up overhead. Inhale, exhale as we roll all the way back. Here's a little teaser prep for us. Shoulders and head down, arms reach back for 3. And then all the way back down, shoulders and head down, arms reach back. Inhale, exhale, we curl all the way up. Whoo! And then we bring it down. Whoo, I feel very deconditioned. Last one. Good. Lower all the way back down. I'm sorry that my breathing is so loud in the microphone. Sorry to you headphone users. Okay, when you come all the way down, the ball stays where it is. Legs are coming to tabletop. Now, tabletop is either knees directly above your hips, or what I've learned recently and what we're going to keep practicing is knees pulled in a little bit closer, just so that you don't feel like your back is arching with the knees right above the hips. So if you need to pull the knees in closer and that feels better, please do that. Arms above the shoulders, fingertips to the ceiling. Now with this teaser, we circle the arms out and around as we extend the legs up. With the ball between the knees, it's going to challenge us a little bit, but you can handle it. I know that you can. Inhale right here. Exhale, we open the arms, hands towards the hips. We peel up as we extend the legs up and out. Inhale and then exhale all the way back down. Legs to tabletop, arms above the shoulders for 3. And lower for 2. And lower. Last one. Good. And then bring it down. Perfect. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Take a little rock from side to side. Take a breather. Okay, from right here, your feet can come down onto the mat, reach the ball above your chest. We'll roll ourselves all the way up, only to lay down onto our mat. So we're actually almost at the end of this classical sequence. We come all the way down. Once you get down, there's probably a more graceful transition to get us here, but this is what we're working with. The ball is out in front of you. Your hands are coming to the ball. Enough space that you can lift one arm and then the other. Okay, relax the shoulders down your back. Reach the toes out. You're going to take your right arm and left leg. You'll lift up. Don't move your head and chest just yet. And then lower. For 3, right arm, left leg. For 2, right arm, left leg. 1 more. Right arm, left leg. Everything comes down. Right hand can come to the ball. Left hand can come off. Now we go left arm, right leg. For 3, left arm, right leg. For 2, lift. 1 more, lift. Good. Everything comes down. Both hands find the ball. Again, relax the shoulders down and back. Press into the front of the hips. Lift your legs. Start to kick through your legs. Little swimmer kicks. That kick happens. I talk about this with you guys all the time. From your hip to your knee, all the way down to your toe. So it's not like a bendy kick like this. It's a straight leg kick. We hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your legs. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Bring the legs all the way together. Press yourself up into a modified plank, shoulders over the wrist. Okay, you pause right here. Pressing the hips forward just slightly so that we are in a neutral spine and not dumping into the lower back like this. So we're pressing up and away. Okay, you keep the knees where they are. We're on a diagonal line from the knee to the hip, shoulders at the crown of the head, and you're just holding in that plank, right? Okay, pause right here. Take your right leg, extend it back, flex your foot. You lift that right leg, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the right knee, it comes back down. Same thing on the left. You extend and then flex the foot, lift 3, 2, and 1. We'll do that one more time each side. Right leg extends back, you flex the foot, you lift 3, 2, and 1. We extend the left leg back, flex the foot, lift 3, 2, and 1. It's in this moment I knew I needed a hair tie. Okay, we do that same thing, but up in a full plank. Okay, hands stay down, shoulders over the wrists. We press up and away, tucking through the toes. We lift up through that right leg. It's a lift, 3, 2, and 1. Right leg lowers, left leg lifts, 3, 2, and 1. And we lower one more each side. Right leg, 3, 2, 1. Left leg, 3, 2, and 1. Feet come down, knees bend, hips back to heels. Find your child's pose. Whew. Okay. Take a little shake through the wrist. Take a moment and breathe. Good news is right here we're going to do a little mermaid stretch. Bad news is we're not quite done. So bring the legs into your mermaid position. We'll go left leg in front, right leg out by our side. Arms reach to T. We side bend up and over towards the left. And then we come up through center. We go up and over to the right. Ooh, for 3, up and over to the left. And then up and over to the right. This is 2. One more. Good. Keep your right hand here, reach the left arm out, and then sweep that left arm in front of you, taking your left hand just so it gently touches your right knee. So we're twisted through the upper body over towards the right. We're trying to keep the legs in the same spot. Inhale there. Exhale, left arm lifts. We'll open up and then lower the arm down. Now we switch out the legs. So the right leg comes in front and left leg comes out by your side. You flex your feet. And again, it's 4 mermaid stretches each way. We go up and over to the right and then up through center and then counter stretch to the left. Up through center for 3. For 2. One more. Good. Keeping the left hand there, right arm reaches out. We'll sweep out and around. And then let that right hand just gently get closer to the left leg, really twisting the upper body over. Inhale. Exhale, we'll lift that right arm open out to your side and then lower the arm down. Okay, now from here we scoot forward towards the bottom edge of our mat. I don't think I've ever done seal with you guys before. It's because I don't like it, but we're going to practice it because it's kind of fun. If you like rolling like a ball, you will like seal. So we're at the edge of our mat. Your feet are pulling in close to your hips. You're going to cross your left ankle over your right. Oh wait, no, sorry, I forgot. Soles of your feet come together, knees open out. We take the hands, you're going to slide them in the legs, and then they're grabbing onto the outsides of your ankles. Okay, so feet pressing together. Now you lift the feet up. We curve the spine. Inhale as you roll back. Exhale as you come up. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, come up. One more. Okay, now we go into what seal really is. We do that same rocking motion, but at the top we beat the heels 3, 2, 1. We roll back, you beat 3, 2, 1, and it's really quick. So we go 3, 2, 1, roll back 3, 2, 1. Whew, but don't do it like I just did. Roll back 3, 2, 1, come up 3, 2, 1. We go back. Last one. Good, then your feet can come down. What a thing to, like, what? Scoot your butt. It's a good one to, like, almost end on because you're like, haha, that was fun. And then it's not because we end in a push-up. Okay, we're going to come up into our tabletop position. We'll do push-ups. We'll do modified push-ups today because I don't want to do a push-up either. All right, we come down into our modified plank, knees back, you shift the shoulders forward. Let's inhale as we lower down, bending into the elbows. Exhale, press up and away, and then reach your hips towards your heels. For 3, we pull forward, bend, press, and then hips to heels. You go for 2. One more. Good, now pull forward, tuck the toes under, lift the knees, open your feet up a little bit wider, inhale. Exhale, start to walk your hands in as you press the hips up. Anchoring your heels down to the mat, we'll roll ourselves all the way up to stand. I'm confident my head's gonna get cut out of the frame, that's okay. Inhale, we circle the arms up and around. Exhale as you dive down towards the mat, tucking chin to chest, rounding through the shoulders. Hands come down, you start to walk out to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Another inhale. And then exhale, start to walk the hands back in towards the feet. We roll ourselves all the way up to stand, shoulders on top of hips, crown of the head lifts up. Oh, it's 3 more like that. We circle the arms, inhale, exhale, dive down. I didn't need a hair tie this whole class until now. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Another inhale, and then exhale, we walk the hands in, press the hips up. You come all the way up to stand. It's 2 more. And if we ended up doing 5 total instead of 4, forgive me for your bonus rep. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and then exhale again. We walk the hands in, you anchor the heels down, you roll all the way up to stand. Good news is, on this one, when we come down, we get to pause there, round down. Hands down, we walk out to plank. Inhale, exhale, inhale, drop the knees, untuck the toes, hips to the heels. Find your child's pose. Good. Okay, we're gonna take a couple more movements here to wrap us up, but technically the push-up is the end of the classical sequence. So how do we feel? I feel pretty good. We'll pull things forward. You're finding your tabletop position. If your wrists are bugging you right now, just ditch this. Skip forward maybe about 60 seconds. Inhale as you arch your back, open up the chest, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale as you press up and away, curving the spine, pointing the crown of the head down. For 3, we inhale, arch. Exhale, press up and away. For 2, inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Good. Start to walk your hips back towards your heels. Walk your hands in towards your knees. Bring yourself up into seated. I know I said a couple more movements, but really I just meant cat-cow. Take any other stretches that you feel like you need today. Whatever makes this class feel complete for you, now is the time to do that. Remember, you're awesome. You can do anything you put your mind to, and I will see you back here for our next class. If you're watching this and you come to live classes, remember this week's live class is on Thanksgiving. It's Thursday morning at 9 a.m. If you can come. If you usually come on Wednesday nights, maybe I'll see you Thursday, maybe I won't.